Hello there and welcome to the new Tableau dashboard tutorial. And in this dashboard tutorial, I will show you how you can create a dashboard like this. So this is a regional sales profitability dashboard, and over here if you will see, there are various profit related metrics which has been shown over here, like profit percentage by product category, and these are the three different product categories that we have, and it has been shown in the form of the KPIs, like a KPI donut chart, where in the end in the middle you have the overall profit ratio, whereas on this particular section you will see the individual values of these categories. And down there you have two metrics. One is the map, which is profit and profit ratio percentage across various states within the United States, and then profit by subcategory to basically understand that what are those product categories where you have the high profit and low profit. And if you see that it has been color coded by the profit percentage or the profit ratio. So clearly you know that these are the three categories: supplies, bookcase, and tables, which is in which you are making losses, whereas the copiers for phones, accessories is basically some of those categories in which you have good profit, and your profit ratio is also quite good. So after that, what do we have is basically two filters. One is this month and year filter. We can customize it the way we want. Right now I'm showing the month and year, but you can customize, like I said, and I'll show you how you can do that. And then we have the segment, the three different customer segment. So let's say, for example, I am only interested in looking at the consumer, so I will just uncheck these two values, and you will see my profit ratio matrix, my map, and my values over down there is also changed accordingly. So this is the dashboard. As you can see, straightforward, but from the visual look and feel perspective, it's amazing, at least from my perspective. Then how you can create it is something which I will show you in this video. So let's get started. So what do I have? First is basically this chart, which is the profit percentage by product category. So over here I have created the donut chart, as you can see. First is the pie chart. In pie chart, you usually don't get any average any measure over there. So what you usually get is on the angle, which is here, is the sum of profit. And by creating two dummy calculations like average 0 or minimum 1, whatever you want to create, you will going to basically duplicate that for creation of the dual axis. On one axis you will show the pie chart and configure its size, and on the second axis you will have the white basically background. So if I change the background, let's say to gray, you will clearly understand that what's going on over there. So up to us what background what we want to choose. And the value that I'm showing over here is basically the profit ratio, sum of profit divided by sum of sales. Now one thing which I've seen is it was coming in the tooltip, so let's uncheck that. Alright, so now this is the donut chart. If you are not sure, again I'm not showing step by step because these are few of the things which I have already explained in my tutorials, and if you find any issue, you let me know. But I'm just giving you the basic idea that once you will create the pie chart, you will add these two calculation, and then these two calculation on the dual axis will give you these configuration which you need to do. Second is the before I move on, what do I have is basically two different filters. One is the order date and month. So over here in the dashboard I was showing you this filter. We always have the flexibility of changing it, that whether we want like this month here, or whether we want quarter, or whether we want week number, quarter, all of these different options that we have, and we can go inside in the custom as well. Right now I'm showing the month year, but we have the option of changing it to something else. So these are the options which is available. Even when you will create at the start, it will show you the various option based on these configuration which is being given here. All right. Next is the segment filter. So what I've done is simply taken the segment and put it over there. And if you'll see, yeah, these are the segment filter, which I'm using it in the dashboard. Now, second is the profit map. And in the profit map, it's a simple map that I have created based on the state. So if you will see, the state is present in the location hierarchy. Taking the state, and what you can take is basically the profit ratio, and basically using the show me, you have these options of creating the map, and you can create the filled map. Then additional information that I have put it is the on the labels over here. I have dragged the profit and the profit ratio as well. So profit ratio is present at two different places, one at the color level and another is at the particular state level for showing that value which is used in the color coding. So if you see, this negative is very light. However, if this positive 28.99% is something which is giving you whether the value is positive by color coding as well, and the exact value. And if you see these two states, Illinois and Missouri, these basically reflects a complete contrast, because this is where you are having the negative profit ratio and negative sales, and this is having the very less sale but a good and healthy profit ratio. All right, so let's move on to the profit by subcategory chart. A very simple bar chart, nothing fancy going on over here. But what you have is the subcategory in rows, and subcategory is present under the product. So subcategory is here, subcategory and profit is what you are having over here. And profit ratio is something which is being dragged from here to color. And color coding, if you have seen, I have made it consistently green or the shaded of green. So I'm not drifting away with the multiple colors. It's just that even in the dashboard, so these three visualization is something what you need to create, and that's what even I have created, and then I have pulled it together here in the dashboard. The only thing which I'm doing in the dashboard is sort of this green of a very light or wash away sort of a green color, and this is basically helpful in highlighting in the background. If you will see, even this color is a very big green color. So what's going on over here? So here you have couple of component, like this is a text component. So this is present here in the tiled, I believe over here. Okay, let me see. All right, so anyways, I have this component at the top, and then this is the second component, which is the vertical component. And if you will see, within this vertical component, what I have is the region profit donut, and this is nothing but your region profit donut. I have dragged this over here by choosing the container, and then down there I have chosen the horizontal container because I want one value over one chart here and one chart here. So it's the horizontal divide. So if you will see, even the container type, you have these like two boxes, and that's what I have chosen. And I have just adjusted the chart by coming over here, whether I want to make it a little bit smaller or I want to make it a little bit big. I think it deserves this much of a size, the map. So nothing fancy. The only thing is that on the coloring side, if you will see, this is the very dark green color. So if I double click over here, this is which I have, if you want to see the color code, it's basically this color code. If you want to use 31592P is something which I have used for this title, and I think similarly I've used for other titles as well, if I'm not wrong. And if I just go inside, yeah, 31592B. So the consistency is what you will see that makes the dashboard look and feel good. And if you will see, this and this is also the same color. Even the south, west, east and central is having the same color coding. Down there you have the same color coding. So that means wherever the text is present, it will be same. The only place where it is not same is basically this month here or the segment. However, we can even change that. Even in case of a legend, I think that's where we have not put the color coding in place. However, it's also very straightforward. We can format that as well. On this green color, if you will see, they are all indicated by the profit ratio. So wherever the profit ratio is present, it's basically whether in the in this donut chart or in the map chart or in the bar chart, you will see that it's the same thing which is going on over here. Profit ratio is used for coloring, so that's the consistency that we have put, and if you will see, that's what it making, I think, dashboard stand apart. Apart from this little bit of coloring I have done here on the main component, if you will see, I've just selected the main component, and if I go in the layout, if you will see, this is basically a color which I have given. If I go into the more color, this is just, you know, so that a little bit of contrast is present, which is soothing for the eye, and I have chosen this one. However, there are a lot of washed sort of color or a very light color which is being present here. I was experimenting it and I thought this is making a lot of good feel or good look and feel for the eye. So this is what I have chosen. So nothing too much fancy, but a simple and straightforward dashboard which is giving you the KPI information, and then you can actually choose the central. Let's say you want to see only the central part, you can select this and you will find that values filter, or east, like all the states which is in the east part and their respective profit subcategory, south, all the thing which is related to the south, or the west, everything which is on the west side and their respective subcategory. So you have the filter by region, and to do that you can basically enable this, which is use when I am using it. It is enabled as don't use as a filter, but earlier if you will just click over here, now if I come back here, it says use as a filter, so I'm just enabling that. Also, month and year is something which you can choose. Segment is something which I've shown you, is something which you can choose. Apart from this, yeah, nothing but I've done is the category. The only thing is these filters are present here because I have made them floating. So by default they will come here on the right hand side, and what you need to do is so for example, if I just uncheck, let's say floating, they will come like this or either at the top. So you need to come over here on this drop down and make it floating and put it wherever you want, like over here, right? And this banner sort of a thing which you will see is not like a text component, but it's the title for these 4 charts. So I double click over here. What I've done is I have just, after this chart, I have entered 2 enters, or I've just pressed 2 enters. That has created a space for me where I can easily put all my filters, so that when I go into the front end, the filters looks like that they're part of the same banner under this main banner, which shows the regional profitability dashboard. Yeah, and apart from that, I have done nothing, but if I just double click over here, it's the coloring, and in the background I have chosen this color, which is the green color, this one. And if you want to see the color code, this is the color code. Similarly for this one, I have chosen I have picked up the same color, and this is the same color. Same thing is being done here, same thing is being done here, and that's what, you know, gives me the final dashboard. I'm sure that once you will start doing this, initially it will going to take a little bit of time, but once you will prepare it, and if you need to prepare again, it's just a matter of maybe 30 minutes, not beyond that, if you are well versed with the visualization. So that's about what mainly I wanted to show you as the dashboard that is being prepared. If you are facing a little bit of difficulty in Donut, don't worry, I will put one video link over there which will give you an idea about how to create these type of donut chart, so that you can easily create it. So let me know how did you find it. If you have any question, please let me know and I will try to answer it as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next videos.